your leader in sports coverage in Madison County. It's Sports Night from the Richmond Register Sports Department.
Find out the latest Madison County sports information from Richmond Register sports editor Nathan Hutchison, coming up next. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by
Central Kentucky Pressure Washing, Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote.
Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. Mendi Goble for City Commissioner. Madison County Emergency Management. And KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media. Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements.
Welcome into Madison County Sports Night Live for September the 1st, Thursday, September the 1st. Hello, everybody. Welcome into the Richmond Register Sports Office, a palatial Richmond Register Sports Office. I got a few things to tell you about today that happened in the county on Thursday night, and we'll look ahead to tomorrow night in the big rivalry football matchup between Madison Central and Madison Southern. But we'll start off with some high school volleyball action. The Madison Central Lady Indians have been playing really, really well recently. And they headed over to Clark County on Thursday night, and they rolled to a 25-12, 25-19, 25-18 win in 3 sets over GRC. They moved to 14-2 on the season. They're back in action on Tuesday at Great Crossing. I'm going to get some stats here in a minute from that game. Don't quite have them yet, but Coach Thacker said she'll send them to me in just a minute. So we'll double back to that, and I'll give you some stats before the end of the show. And if we don't, well, then we'll put them on social media here in just a minute. But just another big win for the Madison Central Lady Indians. Of course, they went on the road and beat Lexington Catholic last night. So here in Richmond, it was Frankfort Christian picking up a 3-1 win over Model in high school volleyball action. 25-20, 25-22, and 25-23. Violet Fox with 3 blocks and 3 kills. Piper Moore with 6 aces and a kill. And Emma Little with an ace. And Lindy Hudson with 5 assists. 2-7 on the season now for the Model Lady Patriots. They'll be back in action Tuesday at home against Berea. And as I was speaking, Coach Thacker delivers the stats. So Madison Central, of course, 3-0 over GRC tonight, 25-12, 25-19, 25-18. Avery Rigney, 16 kills and 21 digs. Lily Dobbins with 33 digs. Emma Carter with 15 assists and 11 digs, and Kirsten Osborne with 13 digs as well. Once again, 14-2 on the season now for Madison Central, and back in action on Tuesday at Great Crossing. Had only one soccer game across the county tonight, and Madison Central boys playing host to 11th region rival Lafayette. And this one was crazy. It went back and forth. Madison Central had a 2-0 lead. Lafayette scored 3 straight goals to take a 3-2 lead. Indians pulled even, and then Lafayette got the game winner with 1:36 left in the second half. But it was Tristan Dandino in the first half to put Madison Central up 1-0. Cam Alexander, it was 2-0, and then before you know it, it was 3-2. And then, but it was Sam Hughes late in the second half off a feed from Tristan Dandino to get the game even at 3-3. And like I said, unfortunately, Lafayette had the late goal to pick up the road win. Indians now 2-6 on the season. 5 of their 6 losses have been by 1 goal. It's been tough. They've been close so many times and just come up a little bit short. But they'll be back in action Tuesday at home versus Boyle County. So that's all the varsity action we had across the county from Thursday. But, of course, there's a huge game on tomorrow night down in Berea, Madison Central, Madison Southern. Football matchup. The game was obviously did not get played last year because of COVID. So there's definitely a heightened sense of anticipation around this one. And I know both teams have some injury issues. Both teams have some other things going on. But these guys, when it comes Friday night and they step on the field against each other, it'll be intense and it'll be great. And just a few minutes ago, we got a chance to get Mark Payne, the coach of Madison Southern, on a Zoom call to get a little preview of the game. We had Central coach Mike Holcomb last night, so we wanted to have Southern coach Mark Payne today. So here's what Coach Mark Payne of Madison Southern had to say about his first ever Madison Central, Madison Southern game. Okay. All right, we are joined by Madison Southern football coach Mark Payne as we get ready to have the big Madison Central, Madison Southern the showdown Friday night down in Berea. Coach, thanks for taking some time. I know we've kind of crossed paths a few times here recently, and good to finally get to talk to you.
Yeah, kind of let things slip by the other day. Missed you. Apologize for that. So I'm glad we can catch up.
No, it's no problem at all. I'm happy to talk to you anytime. Well, you've been a part of some big rivalries at other places you've coached, obviously, particularly down in Pulaski County. This is your first taste of the Central Southern rivalry here in Madison County. What do you think so far, and what are your expectations for Friday night?
I'm really interested to see tomorrow just the environment. I spoke to the kids briefly about that today. And like you just said, I've been a part of some great rivalries when I was at Corbin, when I was at Taylor County, and definitely when I was at Southwestern with Pulaski County. I've heard a lot about the Madison Southern, Madison Central rivalry. So I expect to have a large crowd, and I expect two teams to come out and really get after it. So it's one of those games where I tell the kids, these are the kind of games that, you really dream of playing in. The entire community out at the game on Friday night. I've heard pretty much all of Madison County be shut down and be in attendance there. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, when your school has to tweet out where the parking is, and that tells you how many people are expected to be there Friday night. So, and of course, it makes it even the rivalry even better this time around because the kids didn't get a chance to play this game last year. Obviously, I know you weren't here last year, but just not being able to play last year, some of the kids kind of that just kind of make this even more hype, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of kids that haven't really got to experience this rivalry game yet. Just where it's been, 2 years since the last time Central and Southern played. So it's definitely built up. A lot of guys are very anxious, ready for this game.
You kind of have to keep your kids in check a little bit this week. I mean, I know there's in the era we live in, there's all kinds of stuff floating around on social media. I was just hearing some of that stuff and Snapchat and a bunch of stuff like that. But you talk to your kids at all about that, or kind of how do you guys address the off the field stuff that comes with this rivalry?
We did. We spoke about that at the beginning of the week. We don't want to get caught up in all the social media and everything that's being said. And it's one of those things I think that, it's hard for kids this age where everything they do is on social media. But we don't want to lose focus. What's important is just coming out and playing the game. So,
yeah. Well, 43-13 loss last week at Clark County, and unfortunately, you came out of that with some injuries. I don't know how much of that you want to disclose, but can you give us a little bit of an injury update on you guys?
We lost Stephen Whitehead for an extended period of time. Stephen has an injury going on right now. We also lost Caleb Greer, who's down our defensive line for us. And then we had a few other guys really banged up. Most of them are going to try to push through and play this week. Some of them may be in limited roles. But injury bugs definitely bit us right now. And we got some guys for the past 2 weeks that have been banged up. So we're just looking forward to whenever we can get everybody back healthy.
Yeah, I don't know how much you want to get into it, but Stephen's injury obviously sounded pretty scary at first.
It was. He had a concussion, and he has some neck issues going on, and it's going to keep him out for quite a while. It's not going to be season ending. It doesn't seem like it's just something that it's going to take time to heal. But he's in good spirits. He was very tore up that he was going to miss this game. This is one that meant a lot to him. But hopefully we'll get him back sometime during district play.
Yeah. Well, Jay Sean Etheridge with a couple of touchdowns last week, and he just continues to show us his versatility, his athletic ability. I caught a pass, ran one in, I think, out of the Wildcat formation. So we all know how athletic he is, and he's just a playmaker.
Absolutely, and Jay Sean's one of those guys who's banged up a little bit right now, and we've been asking him to carry a large load offensively and defensively, and it's going to be something where we try to find ways this week to maybe get more guys involved to take a little bit off Jay Sean, where his body does need to recover a little bit.
Yeah, you guys have definitely. It's only 2 games in. You guys have been hit pretty hard already with the injury bug.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, the Eagles at 0-2, taking on the Indians at 2-0 on Friday night down in Berea. And, of course, like Coach Holcomb said the other day when I talked to him, a rivalry game, doesn't matter what the records are. Both teams are going to play their guts out, and everyone wants to win. So we look forward to it, and we appreciate you taking us some time tonight to talk to us, Coach.
All right. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow night.
All right. We'll see you. Thanks, man. I appreciate Coach taking some time on a Thursday evening to chat with us. So we'll all be looking forward to that tomorrow night. It's always fun. It's always a big crowd. It's this is this is what makes all this even more special, living in a place like this with rivalries like this. So also tomorrow night we need to mention EKU football on the road. We'll open up the season at Eastern Michigan, a kind of a rare Friday night game. You can catch it on ESPN Plus, 7:00. Coach Walt Wells did get to go home on Thursday, so he'd been in the hospital since Sunday with obviously the cardiac situation that he had, and so we wish him the best. And I know, so I haven't had it. Obviously, we not bothered the coach or anybody in the on the team or anything. We kind of let them be what they want to be. But I would talk to somebody tonight who was close to the family, and he wanted to go to Michigan tonight. I mean, he's just an unbelievable guy. I mean, just really, when you're a coach, it's in your blood, and you just want to do it. And he was, if they would have let him, I think he would have jumped on a plane and flew to Michigan to coach the team tomorrow night. But of course, you can't do that. He's got to get home, get healthy. And hopefully he'll be back on the sidelines soon. But do have a preview up at richmondregister.com of the EKU Eastern Michigan game. Eastern Michigan's a good team, folks. 7 wins last year. They got to a bowl game. They got a transfer quarterback from Troy, a transfer running back from Iowa. So this is going to be a real tough test for the Colonels. They have not beaten an FBS team since 2014. And, of course, the last time that happened, that was another MAC team. That was Miami of Ohio. So best of luck to the Colonels, and we'll keep you updated on that. And we look forward to that as well. So, and Coach, just relax. We'll get you back on there. We don't need. I know it's when you're a coach, you just can't stop being a coach. But just happy he's home and happy he's feeling better. So I'm sure we'll get him back pretty soon on the sidelines. So that's about all we got for you today. Of course, also I guess we should mention real quick, Berea community also back in action tomorrow night on a Friday night with football, and they'll be taking the trip out to Adair County out in Columbia. That's 2 0-2 teams playing each other, so someone's going to get a win there, which is good for both programs. But we'll keep you updated on that one as well, and see if I can get some updates. But on Friday night, Richmond R Sports on Twitter is the place to be. We'll keep you updated on every game, and of course we usually have 3 high school games, but we'll have 2 high school games and a college game tonight. So we'll try to keep you updated on all of that stuff as well. So we keep talking about rivalry. It's rivalry week. Earlier in on Tuesday, we had the Madison Central Southern soccer games, and we've had Monday night, we had Berea Southern volleyball, but lots of rivalry stuff going on. So we might as well close out the show with this is a band. It's a band called Rival Sons, and this is a song called Do Your Worst. So Come on out tonight, folks. Tomorrow night, folks, down at Madison Southern. Pack the place. We'll be out in the parking lot doing the tailgate thing. Come by and say hello.
Tailgate show.
That's right. Come by and say hello. We'll put
6:30.
you live on Facebook. We'll make you Facebook famous. Come on by. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you, everybody.
Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements.
Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by
Central Kentucky Pressure Washing. Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote.
Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. Mendi Goble for City Commissioner. Madison County Emergency Management and KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media.